Welcome everybody to Mount Mercy University's little webinar. My name is Gabriel Hernandez, and I'm really happy that you guys ended up wanting to watch this video with us. And I'm joined here with...
Hi, my name is Melissa Pickering, and I also am an admissions counselor here, working with mainly freshmen, and we are just going to share our group visit presentation with you since it's kind of a hard time to get on campus currently. Here are the pictures of all of our admissions team. So we have a lot of different admissions counselors. You have one assigned to you per where you live in Iowa or in the US. So you certainly can reach out to any of us at any time, but our website will help guide you who you would contact specifically. Mount Mercy was founded in 1928 by the Sisters of Mercy. We are a Catholic institution, but we do welcome students of all faiths. We're a pretty small school, so just under 1,900 students. That includes online, graduate, kind of everything. Our traditional freshmen and transfer students population is about 1,200, so pretty small. If you're from a small high school, it's kind of like the college version of your high school. If you're from a large high school, it's a little bit smaller, so it might be a little bit different, but it's nice to have that individualized attention. We're very proud to be named a College of Distinction for the last couple of years. In 1920, we specifically earned this distinction for the college itself, but also education, business, and nursing specifically. This is based on engaged students, great teaching, vibrant communities, and successful outcomes. So we're proud to have a very unique university with a lot of distinctions. The college search process, a lot of you are in a different place. If you're a junior or if you're a senior in high school, your time frame might be a little bit different, but ideally you start visiting junior year, summer of between junior, senior year, and early senior year for that first visit, and then certainly can keep visiting after that. We encourage you to apply at the end of your junior year, beginning of your senior year, kind of that fall time frame, after all of your grades and everything are final from your junior year. A lot of colleges do it differently. We do have a free application, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Then in the fall, October 1st, you maybe have heard of FAFSA before. It's super exciting. It's the free application for federal student aid. We encourage all students to apply for this. It opens up a lot of grant opportunities, but also student loans. So that is a unique process. It's not as scary as it used to be, but that starts in the fall. And ideally you would have that done the sooner the better, really. Then come spring and late spring, you're making your choices. Maybe you're visiting a second or third time. Once you decide, that's when you're going to start to deposit, register, sign up for housing, etc.
Hi, my name is Rich Reisner. I'm also an admissions counselor who works with transfer students. I'm going to be covering the application process for transfers as well as our admissions requirements. In order to apply to Mount Mercy, you just need to go online and find our application. It is free. There is no essay. We have, for freshmen, a self-report application. For transfer students, we need all college transcripts as well as your high school transcript if you do not have a degree noted on any of your college transcripts. As you look at this slide, you'll notice where it says you can see how your credits were transferred. We participate on a website called transferology.com. You can create a free account there and see how your credits at your current institution would transfer to Mount Mercy University. Our admission standards at Mount Mercy University is a 2.5 GPA for students who are transferring without a degree. Students who have a bachelor's degree, an associate's degree, or an associate's of arts and of applied science only are required to have a 2.0. However, that does not mean if you do not meet these automatic admission requirements that you have to be denied. As an institution, we review every student individually, so we are able to make a decision based on a holistic approach of each student as opposed to just going off your GPA. So please do not let the GPA stop you from applying to Mount Mercy University.
Hello there. My name is Josh D'Amico. I am a transfer counselor here at Mount Mercy University, and I'm going to talk a little bit about transfer scholarships and aid. So you can see the top of the screen is the academic award. This is based on your incoming GPA. So this will be a cumulative grade point average of all the colleges that you've attended. You can see the list on the right-hand side of the screen. The highest academic award for this coming school year is $14,500. And the minimum that all students will get based on their GPA is a $10,000 scholarship. So no matter what, right when we get you admitted, whatever your GPA is at that time, that will be your academic award. Athletic scholarships, if you're interested in playing sports at the NAIA level, we have athletic scholarships. So those are determined by our coaches. You'd meet with our coaches and maybe work out with them a little bit, and they will offer you a scholarship. The special talent scholarships are going to be in the area of music, art and design, sustainability, and creative writing. Sustainability is kind of that green campus, environmental concerns idea. So we have a sustainability coordinator on campus that you would work with if you accepted that scholarship. There's more information on our website about those specific special talent scholarships, so look into those if you're interested in those areas. The visit scholarship is for any student who visits. That is a $1,000 scholarship. So if you visit here at Mount Mercy, you'll get $1,000 for that. And the visit is really important. You'll meet with faculty, do a campus tour, meet with admissions and other members of the community if you would like as well. Alumni scholarship is another $1,000 scholarship for those students who have had a parent, grandparent, brother, or sister attend or graduate from Mount Mercy. So if one of those relationships currently attend or have graduated from Mount Mercy, you'll get that $1,000 scholarship as well. A couple more from Mount Mercy would be the MMU pathway. You can see it on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. That is for all students who apply before May 1st. So if you complete your application and send that to us before May 1st, you will automatically get a $2,000 scholarship for that. Transfer distinction goes back to your incoming GPA. So if you have a GPA of 3.3 or greater, or you are a member of Phi Theta Kappa, you'll get another $1,000 for that as well. The MMU grant, Pell Grant, and Iowa Tuition Grant are all based off of the FAFSA, so the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. So if you've been receiving the Pell Grant at the current school that you are, there's a good chance that you will also receive that at Mount Mercy. The Iowa Tuition Grant is for students who are Iowa residents attending a private school within the state of Iowa, such as Mount Mercy. So if you meet those requirements, the income requirements, you would receive that as well. The MMU grant is provided by our financial aid office from Mount Mercy, so they will take a look at everything that you are getting, and they may add a grant on to your financial aid award as well. So, but the MMU grant is also something that does not have to be paid back.
All right, now that we know we can definitely afford Mount Mercy, let's talk about some of the benefits that Mount Mercy has versus some of our competitors. One of the cool things about it is that we have very small class sizes. The majority of our classes are going to be held and holding anywhere from 20 to 25 students. We actually try to cap off the classes around 28 to 29. The biggest class that any student's ever going to have is BI 125. So if you're interested in nursing, biology, chemistry, pre-med fields, anything like that, you might be looking at a class size of around 60. But those classes are broken down into smaller study groups of about 5 to 8 students. They're not a required thing, but they're very, very good opportunities to make sure that you stay on track with all the studies that you need to do within the class. Everything else is going to be closer to the 20 to 25. Later on, when you start taking classes that are more specific and geared towards your major, you might be seeing smaller class sizes around 5 to 8 or even 10 students, which is a really good opportunity to get to know your faculty members. At Mount Mercy, we have a thing that's called faculty advisors. And this is a really good opportunity to get to know your faculty members and your advisor. Once you decide on a major, or even if you come in undecided, we will set you up with a faculty member that's going to be an advisor for you during the 4 years that you attend Mount Mercy. So within the time frame, if you end up switching majors or switching career paths, or you're just going to have more of, if you're wanting more of a catered, individualized opportunity for your career path, that's where you can talk to that faculty advisor, and they can help you figure out what classes to take for the next semester or the next year. You get to know them really well within the classroom and outside the classroom when it's either meeting with them for coffee or lunch or just having questions with them as well. The nice thing about the class sizes is that you have a lot of opportunities to ask good questions, and you really do get to know the faculty members. That being said, they will also bend over backwards for you. So if you have any issues with when it comes to athletics or being really busy with other opportunities on campus and you need to travel, they will make sure that they are flexible with your schedule as well. We are a liberal arts core curriculum, so you will be well-rounded and you will have the opportunity to take a little bit of everything that will make you be more successful as well. Including on top of that, we will have internship opportunities, study abroad opportunities, and service learning opportunities that are going to be built into your schedule and into your career path itself. So at Mount Mercy, we have a lot of different major opportunities. Some of the top majors and more popular majors that we have are nursing, business, criminal justice, education, biology, chemistry, or with anything within the pre-med fields. On top of that, we have over 45 majors and minors available. If you have any question about any of these or are interested in anything specific, you can either reach out to your admissions counselor if you know who that is, or you can go to our academics page on our website to learn more about them as well. You can even look at the entire career path and all the classes that are available for those careers. So at Mount Mercy, we really do care about our students and making sure that we have strong student supports. One of the biggest things that we love to talk about is our Academic Center for Excellence, or where you will also find our peer tutoring or our writing center. If you have any big questions about this, you can always meet with them on an individual visit if you are willing to do so as well. But they will help you figure out what your study habits are. If you have any issues with tutoring, or if you're just struggling through one specific class, it's a great opportunity to do so. The individuals that visit our tutoring center average around a 3.65 GPA, which is really great when we're talking about college GPAs. All of our tutoring is free of charge as well. Our career services are, it's a great opportunity to also think about if you're wanting to switch majors, and they have a lot of different opportunities for you to look at and a lot of different tests that you can definitely go over in case you have any questions when it comes to that. If you ever feel sick or just need a little bit of medicine, you can always go to our nurse on campus, and she's always going to be on call. Or if you just want to do a little bit of exercise using our fitness and wellness centers, you'll have access to those as well. Our counseling services are free of charge, and they can meet with you every 2 weeks if you desire so, or on a schedule that you want to set. So living on campus is a really good opportunity to kind of get to meet a lot of different individuals. We have a lot of different opportunities for you to live on campus. As a freshman, you will be living in Regina Hall. Later on, as a sophomore, you'll have access to Macaulay Hall and Andreas housing. And as a junior and senior, you'll be able to live in lower campus apartments and our Hazel houses. Some of these will have specific requirements that you will need to meet before you can be there, but all the benefits are going to be the same for you as a student that lives on campus. You'll have free laundry, free parking, and free Wi-Fi. The parking is going to be designated to you depending on where you live, and you'll have the opportunity to kind of move around as you will, especially during the winter times. And eating on campus, we do have a Macaulay Dining Center, our Hilltop Grill, and Basil Beans.
Is there a certain requirement that you have to live on campus?
We do have a requirement. We have a requirement to live on campus for the first 6 semesters or the first 3 years, unless you live within a 30-mile radius with a parent. If you have more questions about that, you can definitely reach out to our residence hall directors, and they can help you out with that stuff as well. Living on campus and being on campus itself, we want to make sure that everyone feels safe. We are in a community that's very small. I always say that the hill is our main defense mechanism because no one really wants to climb that. But we do have public safety officers on campus 24/7. During the day, we have around 2 or 3 campus officers, and during the night, we have 1 to 2. But during the holidays, we're always going to have at least 1 public safety officer on campus. You can pick up any phone around campus itself and dial 1234. You can pick up your cell phone, dial campus itself, and then dial 1234, and it'll give you access right to a public safety officer. Like I said, free parking. In the winter, if you have any issues with climbing the hill, because it's slippery sometimes, you can always call a public safety officer and they will escort you across campus, whether it's in their vehicle or help you take your laundry up there as well. We do have over 100 cameras throughout the campus and limited elevator access to your living dorms. So making sure that you stay busy on campus is a good opportunity as a student, and that way you don't get bored as well. We have 40+ student-led organizations, which are very easy to join. Intramurals, Mount Mercy Times is one of our newspapers on campus that you can definitely join and write for. And if you are more musically inclined than I am, you can definitely join choir, band, show choir, or improv. We also have a Paha review that you can definitely request to be part of as well. Now, there's a lot of different campus activities and events that we have on campus. Sometimes I feel like we're a retirement home more than anything, more than a college. The reason why is because we have Vegas night. We actually turned the entire University Center into a casino. At the beginning of the night, you end up getting $10,000 in chips, and you can gamble it all away. And if you end up winning a little bit more money than you thought you would, you can turn those in for prizes at the end of the night. Another big thing that we have is bingo night. Bingo night, yeah, you heard that right. Students usually line up about an hour or two before the event happens, just because it's a good way to win prizes. Both at Vegas night and bingo night, they give out more of the biggest prizes during the campus events. Some of the prizes can be up as big as MacBook Pros, flat screen TVs, Apple Watches,
Wow.
all the way down to, I know it's crazy, isn't that? All the way down to just gift cards to Starbucks and Amazon as well.
In addition to all of those activities, a lot of our students do participate in athletics. We certainly have most of the main sports. If you look at our picture there, you can see our outdoor sports complex. That is new in 2017. It looks like we have a football field. That's actually our soccer field. So that is the one kind of main sport, along with wrestling, that we don't have. But each of these sports, we do have a male and female team, as well as cheer and dance are both co-ed.
If I'm looking at participating in the sport, how do I get in contact with the coach?
Yes, so on our website, we have a Recruit Me tab that you can fill out your kind of demographics, and the coaches will reach out to you. You can let your admissions counselor know, or you can just call or email and we can get you in contact with the coaches. We are actually part of the NAIA, so we don't have any restrictions on coaches talking to athletes throughout their high school career. So it's pretty easy to get in contact. And like I said before, you can get some athletic scholarships. So it's a nice way to get involved, stay active, play your favorite sport, meet other students along with your studies. We do also have a brand new Renner Neck Athletic Center indoor complex. This includes, as you can see there, all new weights, cardio, batting cages, putting greens, all kinds of things that are brand new for our student athletes, as well as our campus and faculty, staff, and all students are available to use this at any point in time. Of course, the athletes are super excited about it because it's a brand new facility. We are proud to have 7 All-Americans in this last school year. And even more so, we have 67 scholar athletes. So academics do come first, but we are pretty competitive in our athletics as well.
We are a Catholic institution here at Mount Mercy, and we have a lot of different opportunities for students to get involved. We have Mass on a daily basis, except for Wednesdays and I believe on Saturdays. Most of those times are given to students so they can actually go around campus and be part of clubs and organizations. But we are inclusive of all faiths. We do have Bible study opportunities and peer ministers that live on every floor for the freshmen. So if you do have any questions, you can either go to them or to our full-time campus minister and priest. Many opportunities that are given through the Faith and Spiritual Opportunities are also given through volunteerism. So we at Mount Mercy love to volunteer a lot. As you can tell in the very bottom right corner, we have a big financial impact that we've made last year. Our Office of Admissions actually did a little bit of volunteering last year over the summer. We helped build 5 or 6 ramps around the community, which was really great.
Yeah, the handicap ramps
Yeah.
for the disabled are.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it's a really good way to get involved with it. And it's not just faculty and staff members getting involved, but it's students as well. We have a lot of service trips and students like to take, whether it's a short trip or a long trip, whether it's around the corner here in the community or across the country to Texas to help out with cleaning up from hurricane reliefs, or even across the world where they get to travel to Belize or Tanzania and help offer some services that individuals might not be able to have. Some of the new things at Mount Mercy is our Ragnarok Athletic Center, which opened this past fall. And we ended up changing all our meal plans to a VIP all access meal plan at no additional cost. What this offers to students is the opportunity to go into the cafeteria in our Macaulay Dining Center Monday through Friday between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays from 10:30 to 6 p.m. On top of that, we'll be adding $100 of a declining balance every semester, so the students have a chance to go into our Hilltop Grill, buy a cheeseburger or pizza, or go into Basil Beans and buy some coffee. We did add 2 new majors, which are public health and exercise science this year. We've been working with our Degree in 3 program within accounting, finance, human resource management, and marketing. If you have any interest in those specific majors and you are bringing in dual credit, just let us know and we can definitely talk to you more about this. But you can definitely complete that one of those degrees within the 3 years and start working on your master's that 4th year.
Our student outcomes are very successful. We do have 74% of our students complete internships before they graduate. A lot of those internships certainly are within the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City corridor. Half of our alum are living in this area, so those internship opportunities are plentiful. And then of course that leads into our high rate of employed or attending graduate school. So 98% of our students within that first year of graduation do have a career path that they are actively pursuing. And then 18% of our graduates do attend professional school. So going on to med school, law school, etc. Here are some examples of some of our success stories. So a lot of those internships right here in Cedar Rapids with Collins Aerospace, Mercy Medical Center, Transamerica, University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, and St. Luke's Hospital. Clearly a lot of nursing and business here, a couple of our top majors. But we do have students that go on and move out of state, and you can see we have success there as well. So the opportunities are endless. While you are here at Mount Mercy, many of you are probably bringing in some college credit, AP credit, dual credit. So what does that mean for you? You can certainly continue on as an undergrad student. You can take up to 12 hours of graduate credit as an undergraduate. You might not be thinking of master's at this point in time, but we do have master's programs in business, criminal justice, education, nursing. So you can see some opportunities here where you can start taking those credits as an undergrad and then maybe just have 1 year extra of graduate level credit so you can continue on. And of course, we have doctorate programs as well, which is really exciting. You can go on to get your PhD in marriage and family therapy or your DNP in nursing. So I think that concludes the majority of our presentation. Certainly, again, if you have questions, reach out to any of your admissions counselors.
Is there a good time during the school year to fill out an application?
Yes, you can go ahead and apply right away of your senior year. I would say that would be the best time, the fall of your senior year before it gets too crazy. Go ahead and apply. As we noted before, we have an online free no essay application. That's when you could send in your transcript, a copy of it. You can send it in from your high school counselor. You can send us a text message, a picture, a screenshot. It's pretty easy to apply and get that going, get that process started at the beginning of your senior year of high school.
Can we talk about what the meal plan's included, and is that included in the room and board cost?
Yeah, so the on-campus dining actually includes everything. So it's an unlimited access to the McCollum Dining Center. You can go in there between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. We have hot meal times between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m., 12 to 2 p.m., and then again between 4:30 and 7. Any other times you can go in there and make yourself a sandwich, go into the salad bar, eat some cereal, just get a drink if you want to, some milk, coffee, hot cocoa, whatever you decide. And then if it's after hours, you can definitely have access to Hilltop Grill, which opens a little bit later, and it closes a lot later than the McCulley Dining Center. And you can use those $100 in declining balance each semester. If you don't use it for the first semester, it will be removed and you will have access to another $100 that second semester. If you add money to it, we will make sure that we add that to your account and that will roll over from semester to semester as well.
Great.
Sweet. And if you do have any other questions, feel free to reach out to your admissions counselor or go to our website and request some information. And we would love to work with you and have another meeting or a face-to-face chat if you would be willing to do so.
Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.